Good morning, good morning, good morning. You know what it is, you know what it ain't, you know what it could be. It's your man Cheatham, Cheatum, and we're back with Cheatham Talks, Sports Edition. I hope everybody's doing okay this morning. The NBA first round is finally complete. The NBA first round is finally complete. It was a great first round, if you ask me, on both sides, the East and the West. It's a lot of things that happened that we definitely didn't think would happen. There were two teams that were up 3-1 and actually gave that lead up, losing the series. That would be the Magic and the Knicks. Excuse me, I apologize. The Magic and the Celtics. Magic losing to the Pistons and the Celtics losing to the 76ers finally. Embiid was able to get over that hump and beat the Celtics. They did not have Jason Tatum in Game 7. Although no Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown and them boys should have been able to get it done and defeat them. But 76ers, man, they're going to be a surprise team moving forward in the second round for sure. Lakers will be playing the Thunder in the second round. That starts tomorrow. And tonight we have the Spurs going against the Timberwolves. Just doing a quick recap of the first round. If you ask me, I think that the Timberwolves versus the Nuggets was the most interesting series, being that Ant-Man was gone for, I believe, 3 games of that series, and the Timberwolves were still able to not only go up 2-1, but go up 3-1, and then end up winning that series 4-2. A lot has to be said about Jokic, the Joker's legacy. Aaron Gordon did not play Game 7, but the way that we talk about Jokic, he should have been able to get that done. He should have been able to get that victory in that series as soon as Ant-Man went out and defeat the Timberwolves, because they were the favorite. Timberwolves just let us know that the seeding doesn't really matter as long as you get into the dance and you know how to do the bachata, salsa, Cupid shuffle, and you do it well, you'll be able to get to the next round. So Jaden Daniels, his performance just, talk it like he walk it. Talk it like he walk it. He definitely talked the talk, walked the walk. He said that Jokic, Murray, he called them boys out by the first and last name, said that they are horrible defenders, and then proceeded to drop 32 on them. So to me, that was the most interesting series. I can't wait to see what they do with the Spurs this evening. They say Ant-Man will be out for the first 2 games. I don't see the Timberwolves winning either of those games. Maybe when they go back to Minnesota, Ant-Man comes back, they can take one. But I definitely have the Spurs winning that series 4-2 or even 4-1. When it comes to the Lakers and Thunder, definitely the Thunder are going to win that series. I mean, the spread is minus 15.5 for Game 1. I don't think the Lakers fall that bad in Game 1. You never know. Never know what LeBron's on. Never know how LeBron's feeling, even though that's my man. That's my GOAT. But Thunder definitely take that series 4-2, 4-1. Just depends. Pistons and Cavs. Like I said before, I thought the Magic would beat the Pistons, and then the Magic had a great chance to beat the Cavs just due to their size, their three-point shooting, all that great stuff. And then the Cavs having Harden. You always have a chance if the other team has Harden until Harden proves us otherwise. But with the Cavs-Pistons series, I do have the Cavaliers actually pulling that off and winning that series. I really, really, really do. Now, before we talk about the Knicks 76ers series, I just want to talk about how the 76ers was able again to overcome the Celtics. They haven't beat them in a series in God knows how long. The series was 1-1 going back to Philly, and Joel Embiid did not play the first or the second game. He came back in Game 3, and they lost that game as well. Like I said, they were down 3-1, and they were able to push it to a Game 7 and actually win that series. That is really, really big for Joel Embiid. Paul George is coming back fresh. Remember, Paul George got to sit down for, I think, about 40 games, 25 games, something of that. He was suspended, and then Maxey. I mean, we have to be very, very careful when we're looking at the 76ers. I'm going to go ahead and say it. The 76ers are going to beat the Knicks in round 2. The 76ers are going to beat the Knicks. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care where you're at. If Joel Embiid is able to play 7 games, if it goes to a game 7, the 76ers are going to beat the Knicks. I do have the 76ers winning 4-2, but this is going to be the moment where the Knicks find out their team is really not ready to move to the next level to get to a championship. And I'm going to make another bold prediction. The 76ers are going to the NBA Finals. Yes, I said it. The 76ers are going to the NBA Finals. This, to me, is going to be the easiest path for Joel Embiid. Paul George will get his first opportunity to play in the championship, and the young point guard Maxey will also get his first opportunity in just a few years of being in the league in the championship. So it'll be the second time since AI, and I believe 2001, that the 76ers will be in the NBA Finals. And to me, I believe that they're going to play the Spurs. Now, these are early picks, obviously, and I am standing 10 toes down on them. I did have the Spurs going to the finals regardless, just simply because the Thunder, the record that they have between them, the record that they have, I believe this year the Spurs are 4-1 versus the Thunder. It's something about that matchup that going against Wemby, the Thunder just they have difficulties doing that. So I truly believe that's what's going to happen. Now, the Pistons and the Cavs. The Cavs will win that series. It's going to go about 4-2, if you ask me. Detroit just doesn't have enough experience. They don't have enough shooters, in my opinion. And Donovan Mitchell and James Harden are out to prove something here. So they're definitely going to go ahead and take that series away and leave the Pistons going home. This is the Pistons winning their first playoff series since 2008. So they've already accomplished more than they could imagine in such a long time. Them just getting to the second round, they'll be happy about that. We already know when it comes to the Lakers and Thunder, Luka is going to be out for the entire series. I don't know what Austin Reeves and LeBron are going to be able to do. I do think that they take a game. I just can't decide on which game is going to be. I don't think that they lose by 15 tonight. That's kind of a stretch. But if LeBron really wants to put the headphones, put the shades on, all blackout shades, and pull a win off in game 1, I definitely give them a chance to win the series. That's the only way that the Lakers have a chance in winning this is taking game 1. So if they don't take game 1, it's kind of going to be a long series. They could lose 4-0. They really could. The Thunder have a lot. Jay Will won't be there, but I still believe that they have enough. I don't know, man. I don't know. The Lakers just aren't. LeBron's 41. We got to remember, LeBron is an old guy, so we can't expect him to do the things that he used to do when he was with the Heat or the Cavs in the first run or the Cavs in the second run. He's just not the same. His greatness is still amazing because nobody at this age was doing the things that he's doing. I think he's the oldest guy to ever get a triple-double. Pretty sure that's true. So we got to give credit when credit is due. LeBron is amazing. For me, he is the GOAT. He's the number one guy. But he won't be able to pull these kind of series off wins without Luka. I believe with Luka over Reeves, they have a better chance. Obviously, I bet everybody thinks that. But we have to also understand, even with them, we still don't guarantee that the Lakers win. So that's to tell you a lot about the Thunder. The Thunder has a very well team over there. They are the reigning champions. They do have a chance to win it all again. They're obviously going to fight for that and defend their title because back-to-back, if the Thunder win the championship again this year, the city of Oklahoma, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Westbrook, they're just a thought. They won't be able to have the effect on the Oklahoma people like Shea and them boys will. Chet might get a statue. They went back to back. Them boys will be goated over there, and then Shea will also be goated if you go in back to back MVPs and back to back Finals MVPs, and that would be great for them. That would be great for them. So. It's the NBA. It's the second round. It's going to be great. The NBA has been more than what we could ask for thus far. with the first round, and the second round is only going to get better. Stay tuned, everybody. I appreciate everybody coming by. This was a quick run. Cheatham Talks Sports Edition. You know what it is. You know what it ain't. You know what it could be. Speak to you guys soon. All right? Later.